Hi guys!
I'm going to do another Reddit React today.
Yeah, we had such a good time doing the Reddit Reacts. We thought we would do a Valentine's Day one. Happy Valentine's Day, happy February. I'm Christopher. This is Fatima. And we're married high school sweethearts. And this is our YouTube channel that we do together. We do an art procrastination podcast, and then we're doing some married high school sweetheart chats where we do Reddit reactions and like we talk about TV and stuff. And that's this Reddit reactions.
So what do you have for me today?
No, don't play that. So this time Fatima requested a certain type of Reddit. What you chose the Reddit actually. What was your choice?
So I thought we could do confessions. I was hoping for some wholesome ones.
I don't know. We don't read these beforehand. I searched Reddit through the r/confessions and I searched for Valentines. I just celebrated my first Valentine's Day with my boyfriend and I want to break up with him. I was very excited leading up to it because I'm 25 and never had a boyfriend to celebrate Valentine's Day. But now I want to break up with him. Mm-hmm. I'm a big romantic girly girl. I like romance movies, love poems, public displays of affection. Nothing graphic, just stuff like holding hands and kissing on the cheek. Romantic dinners and affirming words. Red roses are my favorite flower. All I wanted was a bouquet like the ones my dad gets my mom every year. My boyfriend knows this, but if he doesn't like or care about something, then he thinks nobody else shouldn't either. Probably should. Mm-hmm. Nobody else should either. If I try to hold his hand or kiss his cheek, he pulls away and tells me to wait until we get home. I can count the number of times he's called me beautiful on one hand. He likes to act like a jerk because he thinks my reactions are funny. He got me some daisies and made a big stink about never getting me flowers again because he thinks they are stupid. He got me dark chocolate bars and I don't like dark chocolate. One of them had a love poem printed inside the wrapper. I thought it was sweet until he said he regretted buying that one. We watched TV for a few hours instead of having sex, but I'm honestly fine with that because he's terrible in bed.
What the heck?
His idea of foreplay is squeezing my boobs so hard that I think they'll bruise. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
And if that wasn't enough, he still hasn't told his family about me. Mm-hmm. We've been exclusive for 8 months. He has met my parents, and all his family knows is that he's talking to some girl. I found out because he invited me to bring his parents groceries, but told me to stay in the car. He didn't want his parents to see me, but sure enough, they saw me sitting in the front seat because they're not idiots. But I guess I am for staying with him for so long. Mm-hmm. He couldn't stop being a belligerent asshole for one day. I can't do this anymore. If he doesn't want anyone to know we're dating, then I guess we don't need to be dating. I'm done. So there's an edit here, but let's address the first part of this.
So first of all, good for you.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Like that is the right choice. You seem to have voiced what you want, and maybe like you're 25, you haven't really explored why you want what you want, and like this is the first time you've even had a boyfriend on Valentine's Day, so this is all new to you too. Mm-hmm. So like you haven't like been through those sorts of self-reflections, and like you don't realize like why this is important to you. Whatever that is, you still somehow ended up with him. And I mean, it kind of, if on first blush, my idea is like you want romance so much that you'll try to get romance with anyone. And that happens a lot in your 20s. So, like now that you've experienced this, hopefully it will lead to greener pastures.
I know we're going to sound like a broken record. A lot of this is communication stuff, and it sounds like she's doing communication well.
Yeah.
There's some things that, like, listen, you should break up with this person if you want to break up with them. Mm-hmm. I basically think that's always true.
Yeah.
There are some things in here.
This person also, like, has beliefs.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Like, his beliefs aren't wrong.
Right.
They're just not the same beliefs as yours.
There was just a couple things that did sound like she was, like, dismissive of his beliefs.
Yeah.
And exactly like you said.
Yeah,
they were wrong. But
there's no... I was just going to say there's no correct. There's no correct.
Right, right.
But yeah, so she was saying that there's wrong, but like her beliefs aren't any better, right? So it's just that they are not compatible.
Right. It just sounds like they're not compatible.
Yeah, I'm not saying that two people with these opposing beliefs can't be together. Of
Or
course
can't
they
be compatible.
Yeah, of course
Right.
they can, but like
It sounds a little bit like us, if I'm not going to lie.
these beliefs are not compatible.
Right.
Yeah. And like you are too young and too inexperienced to realize why you need these things and why he needs the things that he needs. And that's okay. This is part of the learning process.
Yeah. So in art, right, sometimes you just chalk up a piece to learning.
Mm-hmm.
So like you spend a lot of time, a lot of energy, sometimes 8 months, and then something happens and you're like, oh, this is not a piece that I'm going to share with the world. It is not a piece I'm proud of. It was a learning experience. So like take what you learned from this and bring it forward into the rest of your life and the rest of your dating. So you'll know, like, this is a deal breaker for me. I know, I've practiced, I found out this is a deal breaker for me. One thing I will say, and this might be my own experience, she does say she told him, she says, all I wanted was roses, like my mom gets every year from my dad. A lot of people are expecting like what they were brought up with and what they learned. And it can be hard to realize like other people have had entirely different experiences, especially when you're young. And she says, my boyfriend knows this, but if he doesn't like or care about something, then he thinks nobody else should either. And like, my boyfriend knows this is something I have heard when it has not actually been made clear that that is what you want.
Right.
You say one time, oh, my dad always gets my mom red roses every Valentine's Day. Isn't that lovely? And the boyfriend goes, yeah, that's lovely. That doesn't mean he knows he should be getting her red roses for Valentine's Day.
Right.
Or that's what she wants. I wish this said, instead of my boyfriend knows this, we talked about it. I told him that's what I wanted. But that's, like I said, I might be reading too far into it. That's just something to look out for. If you want something out of a relationship, you need to say it. You need to be explicit.
Yeah.
Edit. Wow, I did not expect this to blow up like it did. I'm reading through all the comments and I want to thank everyone for their kindness and reassurance. A lot of y'all are asking why I'm even with him, so I figured putting it in an edit would be easiest. Yeah, I think you were attracted to this guy.
Yeah.
You like just because you and somebody are incompatible, even like in dating, you're like, I can't stand to date this person. That doesn't mean you don't like them or you're not attracted to them. You don't wish you could date them, right? So
yeah.
I started dating him because his personality was completely different. Oh, he was sweet, very affectionate with me, if a little shy. He was so eager to become exclusive, claimed to agree with every value I had, and was the first one to say I love you. It's like his personality slowly started to change, or I guess the mask was slowly pulled away, after I fell in love too. I figured work was stressing him out, and things would eventually get better, and they are getting better, for me at least, because I'm breaking up with him. I don't need a man, and I don't want one who doesn't make my life better.
Yeah. I mean, that's all true. I feel bad for him, but that doesn't mean that anything that you're saying is false.
Right.
Yeah, you should not be with anyone who makes your life worse.
I have had one experience where somebody basically just pretended to be somebody I would like. They like got to know me and figured out like who's the kind of person I would like to date. And then they pretended to be that person for about 6 months. And it was a terrible experience. This sounds a little bit like love bombing also, which I know is like something people are aware of and talking about.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But she's susceptible to love bombing too. And like that's something to be explored on your own. And much easier to do it on your own than when you're with somebody. Top
comment. I see like 6 major incompatibilities and 0 reasons to keep dating him.
Yeah.
Burn.
Yeah, no, like there's one reason is that she's romantic and she wants to, have someone to spend March with or whatever.
This is a
Like,
strong...
who's going to be her Mardi Gras date?
Yeah. Oh, is she going to be Fat Tuesday alone? So this is something that I don't think it's talked enough about in the talking about dating, or at least it didn't when we were younger. They basically did not tell us anything about dating. I was specifically taught that you date to marry somebody, and that's the only valid reason to date a person. I was raised religious. When you are figuring out if you want to date somebody, some of it, you should be aware too, how much of it is you, right? So like part of her motivation for dating this person isn't just because she liked this person. It's also because she wanted certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those things was having a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And having somebody to treat her romantically.
Mm-hmm.
That's not invalid, but it is something that is it's internal, not external, although it can feel, the motivation can feel different. Next comment, throw the whole man away. I promise you there is better out there.
Yes.
Top response, even if there isn't anyone, it's still better than somebody who doesn't respect you.
Yeah.
100% true.
True. Yeah, and I want to... Do you want to go first?
Sure. This is something that I learned, and it changed my life for the better. I basically started dating in high school very young, and I dated around, and I was never really happy. I was always expecting like somebody to fill in my missing pieces. And it wasn't until somebody gave me the advice, like, the number one thing that is going to determine your happiness in or out of a relationship is you being like working on yourself and being happy with the person you are. And once I started doing that, it was a totally different experience. And I'd say, don't be with somebody who doesn't respect you. Like, take that time. It's life and time is so valuable. Mm-hmm. Go do something that you want to do. Work on yourself.
Yes. So I want to just reiterate what I said before. Like, there's a high chance that as much as he's not respecting your wishes and your needs, you're not respecting his wishes and his needs either. And it's not that you're looking for somebody better. It's that you're looking for somebody who's better for you. And there are people who are better for you out there.
Yeah.
You are not going to make... You should not be trying to change anyone into someone compatible to you. There are people out there.
Totally. Like he doesn't like to do chocolates and flowers and these things. He doesn't like to do that, right? There's other people out there who also don't like to do that. He can find that person.
Yes, and I hope he does.
And he said he likes to act like a jerk because he thinks my reactions are funny. Mm-hmm. There's people out there who like to act like jerks to each other because they find it fun. This kind of like sparring, this like insult sparring.
Yeah.
Like, I am somebody who does enjoy doing that. Mm-hmm. Fatima is not. I don't need that from a romantic relationship. I can do that with my friends. I can do that like with other people. That's not something I need in my partner, but maybe somebody does.
You like making fun of me, but you don't like it when I make fun of you.
No. I love it when you make fun of me. I think it's great. On to the next one. Husband shared my Valentine's Day gift with his buddies. Okay. So, like, first impressions, just before we get into it.
Sure.
Like, if this is chocolates, I'm like, ridiculous, hilarious. Definitely heard people be mad about that before. Mm-hmm. No, you're the butthole.
Yeah.
If this is like
boudoir photo.
Exactly what I was going to say. A boudoir photo shoot.
Not cool.
Yeah. So.
Not consented.
Yeah. All right. What's your guess?
My guess is like a romantic poem.
Oh, I definitely think sexy selfie.
Oh.
All right. For Valentine's Day, I, 26 female, gave my husband, 27 male, a homemade coupon book with a bunch of little coupons he could redeem whenever he wants to. Back rub, date night, etc. It was a cute idea I found out about on social media, and I added my own little spin to it. Some of the coupons I put in were sexy and dirty to make it fun. So this morning, I learned that my husband, when he was out with friends on Thursday and the topic of Valentine's Day came up, showed the coupon book to his friends. I was very surprised, as some of the stuff was what I considered personal and private. For example, one was for what I called the hips and hands treatment, something he especially likes. I am trying to sort out how I feel about this. Maybe it's harmless, but I feel like he shared things indirectly with his friends about our sex life. Opinions are welcome.
Okay. If he's like giving these coupons out so that they can redeem them with you, that's not cool.
Right.
Anything else, like, get over it. It's cute. Like, you had a good time making it. He's proud of it.
Yeah.
Like, that's my idea.
I totally agree. Like, if it's not some, you know what? I'm actually kind of, even if it's some like explicit like description of the act, right? I still kind of think it's fine. It's not what it is, right? So it's just like cute things.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's hard to control like what your spouse's friends are going to think about you.
So people have different levels of comfort with sharing things with other people, right? So like there's relationships where like people are basically sharing all your intimate secrets with their friend group. And like there's relationships where somebody would never dream of doing that. And they would find that like a breach of trust.
Right.
So this is something that I think a lot of times doesn't get talked about because you just sort of think that the other person feels the same way you do.
Yeah, we do talk about this, how like a lot of people like they're like, oh, there's like proper rules, and they think other people are taught those same proper rules, but there's like not that. Like there's like you have to explicitly, is a spouse or boyfriend?
Husband.
Yes. So like you have to make those rules clear, and it's from the way that you're saying it, your rules are not cut and dry for yourself. So like, so it's probably okay with you that this is discussed. But if like you don't like the idea of like your husband's friend Phil thinking about you doing hands and hips treatment together, then like that's just something you can't really control.
Yeah. I wonder too, like, how did she find out about this? Because maybe that's part of the problem. If I'm a husband and I get this coupon book, I am a husband, by the way. I get this coupon book, like, and I'm talking to my friends about Valentine's Day. I'm definitely going to be like, oh, my wife made me this cute little coupon book. And if it's around, I might even show like some of the drawings or the art.
Yeah.
We're not going through it and like looking at them and being like, oh, like, that might be inappropriate. Like if your wife is the butt of some joke, then that's a problem. It's not a problem that the thing was shared. It's a problem, the culture around the sharing of the thing.
Right. Yeah. So based on what she said, there's a good chance that they have no idea that there's anything sexy in it.
That's how I feel. It's unlikely. I think if there was any evidence that the sexy parts were shared, it would have been in the text of the problem. Story that kind of fits into this. We're talking about like sharing of intimate details and that kind of thing. When we were younger, Fatima told her friends that she thought my was cute. And like, I could not believe it. I heard one of her friends say like, oh, Fatima said you had a cute and I was like, what? It's not cute. It's big and strong. I was so upset. My ego was so fragile and shattered. And like now I just think it's funny. But that was definitely something, it sparked a conversation that we have never stopped having about sharing personal details. And we've never stopped having it because our opinions on it have changed.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But also because you're not over this cute thing.
Cute? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Cute.
It's cute.
I was like, that's not the proper way to describe it.
Yeah, see, we didn't have those conversations about what was proper.
Yeah. Then I gave her a list of adjectives that I found acceptable to describe my privates.
Yacht-like?
No, that was Titanic.
Oh. Rubenesque.
Byzantine, acceptable.
Rococo.
Those Rococo, like a lot of those Rococo paintings are like cheeky boys hiding in bushes.
All right. Are there any edits?
Top comment. Great point. I do think he was bragging. I guess in a cute way. The response, he loves the coupon book and was definitely bragging to his buddies about how thoughtful his wife is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally think so. Someone said, I thought he let his friends have some coupons. And yeah, I was like, yeah, that's crossing a line.
I love that.
That's not what happened.
Me and this guy simpatico. Like, that is fun. Like, that is a Valentine's Day gift.
To your friends.
No, to me.
Number 3. My boyfriend gave me the exact same Valentine's Day card as last year and thinks I didn't notice.
Did he notice?
Title says it all. What should I do? So, these confessions, man, they are just wrong subreddit.
Exact same, like, he gave it to you, like, he signed his name.
Okay.
He found it and then gave it back to you, or he got the same one twice?
So this is a great question, right? Because a lot of people say exact same, and they mean the same, not the exact same. If it's the exact same, literally, yeah, you threw out the card, he picked it up and he's like, I'm saving that for next year. That's one thing. It's not too much different either way.
Yeah,
but if it's just he went to the store, he bought a card that you seemed to love last year, that maybe he doesn't even know it's the same card, maybe he just thinks it's similar, then, like, okay. And also, are you 100% sure it's exactly the same card? Or is it just like, they both had trains on it and it said, I choose you?
Yeah. Or like, he was like, oh, last year she really loved that doily thing. Right? Like, men don't know what a doily is. So like,
yeah, I literally do not. Is it lace? I don't know.
So if he was like, oh, this has a doily thing, and she loved that last year, like, he might have no idea that it's the same.
I want to know, like, a Valentine's Day card, right? The actual card is just the vehicle. That's the fork. The morsel, the actual, like, sustenance of the card is what you write inside it. So, like, if he just wrote, like, XOXO both times, then that's the problem. Not that the card is the same.
Yeah, if the card was completely different and he put nothing in it both times, that's worse.
I totally agree. I have had this happen to me. My grandfather bought me a little build your own radio kit with crystals. In my house, we left the present under the tree for about 2 weeks after Christmas. By the end of the 2 weeks, the radio was gone. I asked about it. My mom said, like, oh, I don't know, I'll find it. The next year, I unwrapped one of my presents. It was the same, exact same radio crystal building kit. And I was like, oh, okay, I will put this on my shelf and maybe when I have a chance, I will build it. I wasn't allowed. It got taken away from me because it was going to be given to me the next year. It was now a bit, I guess. Weird that happened.
I am so upset that she said the title says it all.
Yeah, obviously the title doesn't say it all.
We talked for like 20 minutes about what she said.
Okay. Top comment. I mean, it was $7. So that's my first theory, is he literally took the card. He was like, here's your Valentine's Day card. I hope you love it.
I do.
Oh, that's really great. I also got you some roses. Keep that for later. And if that's what he did, like, that's
all
one
I
thing.
ever wanted was roses, just like my father gave my mother every year.
All I can remember is that she said foreplay was he squeezes her boobs until they hurt.
What did you say at the end? Oh, and things I didn't notice. I just don't even know what to tell you.
And things I didn't notice. Actually, let's focus on that for a second, because that is nutty. This is a thing that I have experienced that really, grinds my gears.
You know what really grinds my gears?
If something happens and it upsets you, or you think a thing, right, and then you don't say it, why don't you say it? So then it just festers, and now you're mad about, my boyfriend gave me the exact same card. Maybe he was like, oh, it was kismet, right? Like, this card fell from the sky. An angel gave it to me. This is ridiculous. But, like...
Yeah, I also wonder... Am I interrupting you?
No.
Okay, I also wondering, you said it upsets her. it kind of sounds that she's like, is like playing Curb Your Enthusiasm music. Like my husband.
Mm. Yeah, so like what should I do? You should have said, "Oh, this is the same. You got me this card last year," and then the husband.
No. Like if it really bothers you, yeah.
Right.
But like if it doesn't bother you that much, then don't do anything. Say thank you.
Yeah.
He got you a Valentine.
That one woman wanted the exact same present every year, 12 roses.
Yeah.
So like my husband got me the exact same Valentine's Day gift as last year. 12 roses that said I love you. What should I do? Like I'm making fun of this person, but I feel like making fun of them.
Yeah, that's how I feel about this person. All right, what are other comments?
Yeah, so it seems like from reading the comments that somebody used exactly the same card 2 years in a row to save money because it costs $7. Mm-hmm. Greeting cards are expensive.
Yeah.
So like I could see somebody doing that and it being totally fine.
Yeah.
You just throw them away anyway. Especially if it's like, here's your Valentine's Day gift.
You know what would be so nice if you just keep on adding notes into the same card forever.
Oh, that would be really nice. And then at the end of your life, you would have...
At the end of the relationship, you can burn it.
Yeah.
That is very sweet. Let's move on to the next one. There's nothing else here. It was empty to begin with.
Next one. I wished a former crush happy Valentine's Day and sent a nice selfie. And I now regret it. I regret it because I know he won't reply back. He enabled disappearing mode on the chat, is what I've noticed too. He's probably going out with another girl. Why is it so hard for me to move on? This is hard. This is sad, a little bit sadder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
This is something that has been talked about. How Valentine's Day, by being so hyper-focused on romantic love and togetherness, can feel especially hard for people who are struggling with loneliness and struggling with a breakup, however long ago that was. Sometimes you can be really hurt by something that happened a long time ago that you can't break free of. And Valentine's Day can definitely bring up old wounds, make old scars itch in a kind of way. Is sending your ex a selfie and
former crush.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I think this is much less cringe than I thought.
Yeah.
I think sending an ex is really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Sending a former crush happy Valentine's Day and a nice selfie is fine.
Yeah.
It's not...
You're shooting your shot, actually.
Yeah, shoot your shot, right? Like, as long as they haven't told you to please leave them alone, or really they say they've put the chat on disappearing mode.
I have no idea what that means.
Shall we look it up?
You're gonna regret this. Like, I have regrets like this, and I still regret about former crushes.
This kind of thing, like, it feels bad when they don't respond.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't regret doing the thing. So there is no possible way for you to know how this would go until you do it, right? So if you regretted every time you shot your shot, you would never shoot your shot.
Right, yeah. So, like, would you also regret it if he texted back and was like, hey, haven't heard from you in a while, and, like, you just started having a friendly conversation? Would you also regret it if, like, you got married from you
right
messaging him?
So I would say that this probably isn't regret so much as I'm sad that it didn't work out.
Yeah, and I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, so it is embarrassing. It is inherently embarrassing. This is what makes it so hard to approach somebody, or to text somebody, or to tell somebody you like them, or to wish them a happy Valentine's Day when you have a crush on them. It's embarrassing. That's just how it is.
Yeah. And you didn't know or don't know still if he's with anybody, and, like, that's not your fault.
Right.
It's just...
That's true. That's true.
Like, this happens all the time.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, regret it. There's nothing wrong with feeling like more like mortified or cringe that you did this.
Yeah, but focus on yourself. This is not hurting him. So
Right.
just focus on how you're feeling and how you can feel better. Do not focus on what he thinks at all. There's no reason to. Until he says something to you, there's no reason to focus on his feelings.
Maybe in 5 years, you'll see this guy on the street and he'll be like, oh my God, Jamie, remember you sent me that selfie for Valentine's Day? You want to get a coffee?
Yeah.
Right?
Or maybe he'll be like, I was gonna... Oh, wait. I can't say... I wouldn't be here if not for that. If not for that.
Yeah, maybe you made his day. Maybe he was having a really terrible Valentine's Day, and it brightened his mood, and it made his day. He was like, "Oh, this person I know, like, still is thinking about me and still likes me."
Yeah.
And like, maybe he's too embarrassed to tell you that. So disappearing mode is, I think it's Instagram. It just makes it so messages you send don't stay on the record.
Okay.
And eventually disappear. Millennials learn new things.
He may need mental minimalism.
Yeah.
I need mental minimalism, and I cannot have all that stuff.
Yeah.
So like
Fatima disappears everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah.
And,
as much as you've ever felt like there's no one out there listening to you, no one out there thinking about you, he has also thought this. And this is, if nothing else, this is a way that you can say, hey, I think about you. And that's not a bad thing.
that is totally true. I've never been mad that somebody reached out and told me that they liked me, even when I didn't like them. I've never been upset that somebody was like, hey, do you want to dance? I was just like, nah, not for me. Like, it's always nice to know that people are thinking of you.
Yeah.
So like, don't be embarrassed. I mean, be embarrassed. Don't feel regret.
Yeah.
This could be a good thing.
Yeah. That was nice. I'm glad we read that one.
This has been a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. It's gotten me into the Valentine's Day spirit. I know exactly where the card I gave Fatima last year is, so she'll be getting that. Yeah, I'm going to rip it out of the scrapbook she has it in. I copied my boyfriend's present for Valentine's. So I'm going to be honest, I forgot Valentine's is in 3 days. For context, we live in the same area, so we often run into each other in the mall, and while I was out in National Bookstore, I look around and I see my boyfriend, and I was about to say hi until I saw what he was looking at, the Valentine's Day section, where you can buy someone roses and a card. And while spying, I saw he bought just that. Then he walked over to the red ribbon in the opposite side of the mall and got like a small chocolate muffin cake thing. Cupcake, I guess. I'm extremely grateful that I wasn't caught, but after seeing him buy Valentine-related stuff, I panicked and bought like the exact same things, plus a stuffed dog, because he was born in 2006. But aside from that, I feel like I just cheated Valentine's. I want to get him more, but like I realized it was so easy for me to follow him in the mall without him seeing me that I wonder, oh my God, what if I get caught buying something 3 days before Valentine's? Because that is awful, right? Imagine finding your partner forgot Valentine's and the last minute bought something. Okay, that's my mini rant. Thank you for listening.
What the heck? She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, this is crazy. Is
I
2000?
feel like, am I being tricked?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being tricked into saying something, and then she's gonna be like, "Aha! I told you."
Yeah, it's 2006 Year of the Dog, because that is the only reason I can think of why.
It better be. If it's not, I'm like this girl is cuckoo.
Yeah. Well, she didn't know what a cupcake. Oh, maybe she doesn't speak English as a first language. She didn't know what cupcake was.
Maybe it was a muffin.
Yeah, that's just a chocolate muffin, though. Yeah.
So
Oh
you
my
already
gosh.
got him more. You got him the stuffed dog. So like you're already getting more than he got you.
So this sounds like her real problem is.
I caught my boyfriend shopping for Valentine's only 3 days before Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so
I don't understand. Like, what? Like, this isn't a problem. You did everything right. It's not Valentine's Day yet.
Yeah.
Everyone's good.
She feels bad that she didn't know, however long ago would have been acceptable to her, that it was Valentine's coming up and didn't get a present already. And maybe even that not just did she not do that, but her boyfriend did. Because that would be awful, right? Imagine finding your partner forgot Valentine's last minute bought you something. That's what happened to her.
Like, that's what I think. That's why I feel like I'm being punked.
Yeah, like
is she trying to get us to say, like, oh, yeah, that'd be awful?
yeah.
Like, no, everyone's good. Like, unless you go on your Valentine date and you have a present that's not that, then where did those roses go? That's the only thing that could possibly be a problem.
Yeah. It does seem interesting. She's like, we see each other all the time because we live in the same area. And it's like, well, don't you see each other all the time because you're dating? But I guess she means like, while we're out doing errands, yeah, we happen to run into each other.
You could.
Are there edits? I don't understand what the problem is here.
There's only one comment.
I love to hear it.
Thanks for the reminder. Because they also were like, oh, it's Valentine's Day.
Oh, this is really funny. I'm glad we ended on this. Like, I do not understand, but I love, because it's just a confession. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just like, this is what happened to me today. I feel all sorts of ways about it. I'm going to write it out, and I bet she feels better.
I think part of this might just be societal expectations. Part of it might be, like, just feeling bad that you weren't prepared.
It's just Valentine's Day. It's not that big of a deal.
So definitely there is a culture around Valentine's Day that is like, it needs to be so above and beyond thoughtful. Mm-hmm. Right? So like...
Yeah, or showy.
Yeah, so there is definitely this culture that like we're not a part of, but like people are, and like maybe she's responding to that, right? There is only 3 days left. There's no way I can do one of those elaborate, showy, look how well I know you, sort of ego stroking Valentine's Day presents.
We're hands and hips.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can promise hands and hips anytime. I don't know what hands and hips.
Me neither. So I could see how somebody would feel bad about this. I don't think you should feel bad about this. If you do feel bad about this, you should be very clear that it's not some universally awful thing to buy a present like before the date, right? It is not some...
so weird. And like it's...
Yeah. So like if you're somebody who wants to spend 2 weeks planning the perfect Valentine's Day and all of a sudden you're like, it's in 3 days, then that's a you problem. Yeah. And it's not awful to find your partner buying something for you 3 days before Valentine's Day.
Do not, like, if you don't get joy, if your love language is not gift giving, mm-hmm. and it sounds like it might not be, mm-hmm. but if your partner's love language is gift giving, let them give you gifts.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's very hard for people to accept gifts, but let them give you gifts, and you'll, like, a big weight will go off of both of your shoulders.
Gosh, this is so true.
Let that happen.
So something that I don't tend to think about anymore, but I remember thinking a lot about it, is there are some people who feel like gifts are incredibly transactional. Mm-hmm. Gifts are transactional in some ways, in some circumstances. But some people like keep a tally in their head. And I suspect this might be this. Just because she said she bought him exactly the same thing plus a dog. Is that so she's winning Valentine's Day?
No, she wants to get even more because she feels bad that she didn't think about him. So like...
Okay, so maybe this is it, right? She feels bad. Mm-hmm. She's been like out partying with her buddies for the last 2 weeks.
Or working.
I'm setting up a hypothetical.
Sorry.
And all of a sudden she's like, oh shit, I have a boyfriend. There he is. What is he buying? Oh shit, it's almost Valentine's Day.
Mm.
And maybe that's why she feels bad. Like,
yeah, let people give you gifts if they want to give you gifts, and if like find out if he wants gifts too, right? Like nothing has to be a surprise.
God, the idea that surprises are better and more romantic than communication and is haunting me because
It's so toxic.
I have an obsessive disorder and surprises like mess me up, man.
Like I want the idea of like the romantic surprise because it's like in my head, but like I don't know if I would actually want it in reality. What you did wasn't bad. Just
yeah, I'm sorry you forgot Valentine's Day, but you didn't.
yeah.
And
yeah, I'm sorry you didn't forget Valentine's Day.
And like it's totally fine to buy your boyfriend whatever presents 3 days before Valentine's Day, and I call him a dog, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe she bought the dog to call him a dog.
Yeah, and she was like, you dog, you only got me my presents 3 days before.
Yeah, so happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Hopefully this came out 3 days before Valentine's Day so that we remind you to get your significant other an awful present, you awful person, for being forgetful.
If we didn't get this up before Valentine's Day, go shop the sales.
Oh yeah, if you're seeing this after Valentine's Day,
with your significant other,
do it. That's what we do. We never buy candy on Valentine's Day, not because we don't like candy, but because like it's super fun to go to the store the next day and get all the like half off candy.
Yeah.
So like we've turned
the
that.
The Mr. Good Bars of the world.
Yeah, so we've turned that into our own little thing that we do for fun, and I think it's made Valentine's Day more special for us. That's all for us. Thanks for watching. Let us know if there's another subreddit you want us to do. Let us know in the bottom. Please like and subscribe. It makes a huge difference to us. We love it. We would buy your presents 4 days before the Valentine's Day. So theoretical, best last minute Valentine's Day present.
A milkshake.
Oh, that's really good.
From...
I was thinking very similar.
Yeah, like a strawberry milkshake.
Yeah, so I was thinking like a meal, but you either shape it like a heart or you like make it pink or like everything is like red. It's like Coca-Cola.
Swedish fish.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Red Jolly Ranchers.
That really spicy ramen that's super red.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strawberry ice cream and sugar cones.
I was thinking, that's really good. I was thinking bake a cake, bake some cupcakes.
Draw them a bath and make cupcakes and then bring them cupcakes in the bath.
Yeah.
Go and drive to all the fast food places and then mix up all the french fries.
Oh, no, yeah. That's a good one, though. Like, go get whatever your favorite item is, both of you, your favorite item from every fast food place that you go to, and have a
Mega meal.
only favorites. It's like whoops all berries, get whoops all our favorites. Yeah, I love that.
Hash browns from everywhere.
All I like is my favorites, all fries. That would be weird if all your favorites were the same thing.
Shake the fries up all together.